So this is Rex from Vegas out here with For the Culture LV, interviewing one of Las Vegas' brand new clothing brand leaders, Mr. Terry from FTC. Thank you so much for being here, bro.
Yeah, I really appreciate the invite,
Absolutely, man.
For sure,
it means a lot.
for sure.
So you're brand new to Vegas?
Yeah, well, not brand new, but yeah, still fairly new to Vegas. Yep.
What'd you do?
I've been here about 1.5 years now.
You're brand new.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Where are you coming from?
So I come from Phoenix. That was my last spot, but I'm originally from Indiana, man.
Okay. Yeah. So you got that Midwestern flair.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So before we get into the brand, I was curious, do you have any favorite Midwestern artists that you look out for?
Freddie Gibbs is one of my favorite right now out of Gary, Indiana. Also like Stolly, formerly with MMG. Stolly's a cool guy. I really mess with his music. My ear leans more towards the intellectual music, but I do like the bibbity bop as well, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, those are two of my favorites right now in the game, for sure.
Absolutely. So music and clothing have always been intertwined, but I was curious how your brand actually started off. Was it something driven by music or just art, or what led to the creation of Self-Proclaimed Star?
So I come from humble beginnings, but the creation of Self-Proclaimed, I was fortunate enough to go to a private school for high school though. Okay. So the Self-Proclaimed Star is kind of like a perfect blend of both of those, right? So it's a little street, but it's a little classified and as well. So I like to call it like an upscale type grit. So that's kind of what brought about the brand Self-Proclaimed.
Self-Proclaimed. And where does that name come from?
So it's more of a Self-Proclaimed is more of a statement, right? So the brand really focuses on teaching people to really have a voice, right? And don't let society or people around you or your circumstance really define who you are. Know who you are and tell everybody else who you are, right? Versus let them tell you. So that's really what Self-Proclaimed is all about, for sure.
And that's huge. And so you are self-proclaimed. Do you also make your shirts?
Yeah, so we do make our shirts. I got a small team I work with. My brother, who's the creative director, he really does a lot of the artistic stuff and really throws the designs together based upon maybe like words or ideas that I have. And then he puts it, the pen to the pad and kind of draws it up. And from there, it kind of goes to the various graphic designers that I have. And just recently, we just started working with a local print shop. So super excited about that. Whatever city I'm in, I really try to support that economy as well and try to use people that are local.
No, absolutely. That's why we're here.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Absolutely. Do you want to shout them out?
Yeah, so currently I use a live print shop. Okay. Super dope. Turnaround time is on point. The work is really on point. So yeah, live print shop, definitely.
Is that where they did this one?
This one was done in Phoenix by Bobby Fresh. Fresher Prints was the one who did this one. And then I worked with a girl named APC, by APC on Instagram. She did my embroidery on this. So again, she's small brands, Bobby Fresh isn't kind of a small brand. But yeah, APC definitely did the embroidery, so I definitely want to shout her out. Yeah.
And I've seen that embroidery style on a handful of your designs now. Do you try to do that with most of them? Yeah, so it's called, I guess the term is mixed media. And I like to provide mixed media and when I can, just because it gives, I like to think of what you wear as art, right? So it gives it kind of depth. So, it's not just, print on a shirt, right? It gives it a little bit more depth, which, gives it a little bit more flair. Like even with this one, like it's 3M in the gray, right? So like at nighttime or when you shine the light on it, it kind of pops, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, kind of. So it's super dope. And then do you want to go ahead and break down this design you're wearing right now?
Yeah, so this one is just in Proclaim We Trust. We call this Ghost Faces, right? So this is part of the Means to an End collection. Okay. So you got Blue Faces, which is new money, which is on a blue tee. We also got the blue hoodie. And then we got Old Money, which is going to be on green, right? Obviously for the color denomination of money, right? And you got Ghost Faces, which is going to be the white. I didn't do a hoodie for this one. It was just a tee, just because white in the heat definitely helps out, right? And it's all reflective and it kind of leans towards the connotation of money.
Yeah, that glimmer, that shine.
Yeah, for sure. But if you think about the name, the collection, Means to an End, money is more of a means to an end, right? So people are really thinking about money and how much they want money, but money, the intention of money is to be a means to an end, right? Absolutely. Whether that end be a new house, new car, jewelry for some, right? money is just a means to an end, you know. And with the in Proclaim We Trust in red, right, all money comes from blood, right? So it's either through the struggle, right, whether you hitting, you know, putting your feet to the pavement and going out and getting it, right? At the end of the day, it's all through blood, right? That's why the red is in Proclaim We Trust. And in Proclaim We Trust is just, hey, don't rely on the money. You know what I'm saying? It's a means to an end. Trust in yourself, because if you trust in yourself, it will get you wherever you want to go.
Money is access.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Exactly.
And so you've actually one of the first artists or first brand designers that I've talked to that has multiple different collections. How many collections would you say?
So right now we just got the collections, about 3 collections. You got the Means to an End collection. I just dropped the ProclaimedStar box logo. Those are super, super dope. And even the stars that you'll see in the designs, they have meaning, right? So on the Proclaim box logo, it's a star with bandages over his eyes, right? Just because there's so much going on in the world, he doesn't want to see it, but he still wants to shine, right? And then you just got the box logo because it's proclaimed in a box, obviously as a nod to Supreme. So that's what that's all about.
So touching on what's going on in the world, I was wondering if you want to give a statement on the current events going on.
Yeah, man. I really don't want to go too deep in it, but definitely, you know, rest in peace to George Floyd and his family. Not only George Floyd, but all those who have, you know, been a victim to, you know, police brutality and social injustices throughout the United States, right? Everybody chooses to react in a different way, right? At the end of the day, we've tried it peacefully. You know, for years we've tried it peacefully, and clearly it's not making a difference, right? I mean, to be honest, I never think that racism will ever go away, to be honest, you know? But at the end of the day, if we're working towards trying to correct it, right, and figure out what we need to do as a country to kill that systematic approach, then I think, you know, we can definitely make headway for sure. But personally, I don't think racism will ever go away, unfortunately.
It's sad but true.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. So a bunch of brands are actually responding to current events. A couple local brands as well. Do you have any local brands that you look out for? Any stores that you're really a fan of?
Still being fairly new. I don't have any brands that I know specifically. There are, you know, I mess with Waves. Those some nice guys down there. Definitely bought a couple of their pieces. So, you know, I'm definitely, Selection, Las Vegas, they carried my brand for a while until the Corona pandemic. So looking to get back maybe in Selection. But yeah, man, I'm definitely looking for opportunities. So if there's any brands out there looking for, or any stores out there looking for a dope brand, hit me up.
That's huge, man. So do you find most of your business comes from online marketplaces, or?
Yeah, man, I'm fairly, I know how to navigate through online. You know, my brand's been around for about 10 years. So, you know, I was on Jack Threads and Karma Loop when they were popping, right? Yeah. For sure. So I kind of know how to navigate the online marketplace. Currently, I got a store set up on Shopify. And then my Instagram, you know, and through word of mouth, obviously, we're definitely making some headway that way.
That's awesome, man.
For sure.
Go ahead and plug your Instagram so everyone knows where to get that new Proclaim to you.
Oh, for sure. So my personal is SPS Capo. But the brand is at ProclaimedStar, and the website is also www.ProclaimedStar.com.
Yo, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for having this
thank you, man. Appreciate it.
So generous with your time. Once again, this is Self-Proclaimed Star. Look him up on Instagram. Mr. Terry, thank you so much for talking.
Yeah, appreciate y'all, man. For the culture.
For the culture out here. This is Rex from Vegas, Las Vegas premier independent journalist. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, and we'll catch you guys next time. Yeah.